The vehicles shown in this video may have different options or may vary slightly from your machine. However, the safety information presented still applies. There's something about hitting the trails in a John Deere recreational utility vehicle that gets everybody excited. The Gator RSX gives friends and families a chance to have fun enjoying the outdoors and doing something together. Congratulations, you have just purchased a John Deere Gator recreational utility vehicle built to provide high performance, safety, and productivity. It is the most exciting recreational vehicle in the industry. It's important to understand the operation of these vehicles so you can operate them safely. This video covers some of the important points for safe operation. Please watch it and share it with others who may operate your Gator. The Gator recreational utility vehicles are off-road vehicles with high-performance features. Properly operated, they can perform safely in a wide variety of conditions. Yet improper operation of these vehicles could lead to an accident. Wear helmets at all times. Helmets come in various styles. Ensure that your helmet is DOT approved. You and your passengers need to wear eye protection to keep dust and debris away from your eyes. Wear long-sleeved shirts, long pants, and over-the-ankle boots to protect yourself against debris. John Deere provides various riding gear to protect and make you comfortable when you ride. So keep in mind, the Gator recreational vehicles are different from ATVs and other types of utility vehicles. To get the most out of your Gator, you have to start with the right knowledge and attitude. There are a few important steps to take before you operate your Gator. First of all, take time to read the operator's manual, paying special attention to the safety sections, and don't forget to read the individual manuals for each attachment you'll be using. Protect your investment and make sure your Gator is ready to go when you are. That means operating it properly and following the service procedures described in your operator's manual. Remember, never check the engine, radiator, coolant, or transmission fluids while the engine is hot, and always lower and latch the cargo box and front hood before driving the vehicle. Locate and read all the safety signs, and make it a point to always follow these safety warnings. Inspect the mechanical condition of your Gator before each use to minimize the chance of injury or being stranded. Be sure to check the condition of the tires for any punctures and wheels for damage. Importantly, also check that the tires have the proper air pressure in them. Remove grass and debris from the engine compartment, muffler area, and front grille before and after operating the machine. Turn on front and rear lights to ensure illumination. Your Gator is equipped with doors. Regularly inspect the door latching mechanism to ensure doors are latching securely before operating. Your Gator is also equipped with an occupant protective structure called an OPS, which is an SAE certified structure that is equipped with seat belts. If equipped, adjust your seat before starting the engine. Always use your seat belt and check to be sure your passenger has fastened his or her seat belt. Wear a helmet at all times. The vehicle's service brake must be pressed to start. Make sure you're aware of the gear the transmission is in. Turn the key to start the engine and release the park brake. Then get to know your Gator. Practice on familiar territory before you head out. Start in an open, flat area and always check for children, pets, or other equipment in the area. Drive slowly at first to get the feel of it. Remember, safety comes first. Always come to a complete stop before shifting speed range or before shifting into the opposite direction. To protect yourself from hazards, keep your arms inside and your feet on the platform at all times. The key is control. Control of speed, terrain, surface conditions, and load in the cargo box. All the variables that contribute to safe operation. Gator recreational utility vehicles are designed for 2 people in the front seat, the operator and 1 passenger. Never allow young children to ride in the Gator. Drivers must be 16 years old and have a valid driver's license. Young drivers may not be able to control it. The Gator is not a toy. Never allow passengers to ride in the cargo box or on the tailgate. Note the safety sign. To avoid injury or death from falling off, passengers should only ride in the seat with the seatbelt on. Do not ride in the cargo box or on the cargo racks. Passengers should be allowed only in the passenger seat. Make sure they close the door securely. The operator should always make sure that the passenger is aware of correct safety procedures while riding in the Gator. Passengers must be able to grasp handholds with their seatbelt on and both feet on the floor. The operator must also use the machine in a responsible manner and never jeopardize the safety of either person. Both the operator and the passenger need to be aware of the terrain and operating conditions. Always be prepared for a sudden turn, emergency braking, or unexpected bump. The vehicle has been designed to be stable in normal operating conditions, but aggressive slopes or uneven terrain could cause the machine to tip over. Hitting a rut at low speed is a lot different than hitting it at a high speed. Wear a helmet at all times. When you drive on uneven ground, always reduce your load and speed to maintain the vehicle's stability, and slow down when making turns. Sharp or sudden turns could cause the Gator to roll over, even at slower speeds or on flat ground. Whether or not you're carrying a load, always be careful on slopes. Go straight up or down a slope and avoid driving across slopes. Drive slowly. Use brakes going down the hill as the vehicle may freewheel. Turn on level ground. Wear a helmet at all times. Remember, the Gator should not be used on public roads. And if you drive at night, use the lights so you can see and be seen. 3 drive modes provide progressively more traction: 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and 4-wheel drive front lock. The 4-wheel drive mode adds power to the front tires to pull you through tough terrain. The 4-wheel drive front wheel lock mode adds extra traction through tough spots and slopes. Engage the different 4-wheel drive modes only at slow speeds, when the vehicle is moving in a straight line or when the Gator is stopped. Be aware that the turning radius will increase when operating in the 4-wheel drive front lock mode. Disengage the 4-wheel drive only at slow speeds when the vehicle is moving in a straight line or while stopped. Before you leave the vehicle, it's important to set the parking brake, stop the engine, and remove the key. Never leave your running Gator unattended. The Gator recreational vehicles can carry an operator, 1 passenger, and up to 400 pounds of payload in the cargo box on level ground. Don't overload cargo areas. Reduce the load and speed if you're operating over rough or hilly terrain. Remember, payload is more than just pounds carried. It's load density and the way the cargo box is loaded. Refer to the owner's manual to learn more about max load and vehicle weight limits. No matter what type of load you carry, keep the heavy loads inside the cargo box as low as possible. Higher loads could affect the stability of the Gator. Don't treat a load of wood the same as a load of gravel. A stable, safe load on flat ground might not be stable on hilly ground. Loads can suddenly shift on a slope or curve, so take time to spread the load evenly and properly strap or tie down your load. You may have to reduce the load to safely negotiate a steep slope or hilly terrain. To raise a manual lift cargo box, pull up on the handle located on either side of the cargo box. When servicing the Gator, make sure the box is locked in the upright position. Release the locking latch to lower the box and make sure the box locks in the lowered position. For better access to the powertrain, the cargo box can be quickly removed with the release of 2 pins. Make sure you receive assistance to remove the cargo box from the frame. Pulling a utility cart or other attachment expands the Gator's payload and versatility, but it also increases your responsibility. Gator recreational utility vehicles have a towing capacity of up to 1,200 pounds on level ground. Never exceed the Gator's stated towing capacity. Remember, this includes the weight of the trailer, not just the load in the trailer. Never exceed the capacity of the trailer. It may be less than 1,200 pounds. Stopping distance increases with vehicle speed and weight of the load being towed. So travel slowly and allow extra time and distance to stop. Don't haul cargo in a cart unless the Gator is also loaded. If you pull a load that's too heavy, it can cause loss of traction and loss of control on slopes. Gator recreational utility vehicles are designed to provide superior performance with some productivity. So once you get familiar with this machine, you'll be ready to tackle all kinds of jobs and have some fun as well. Respect the environment you ride in. Find out where the designated riding areas are. If you're not sure, contact a local John Deere dealer, a local riding club, or call your local government offices. The most important thing to remember is stay on the trail. As a trail rider, you represent the sport, so tread lightly. Travel responsibly on land by staying on designated roads, trails, and areas. Respect the environment and rights of others. Educate yourself. Plan and prepare before you go. Avoid sensitive areas on land and by water. Do your part by modeling appropriate behavior for others. Use safe and responsible riding behaviors. When operating with others, keep a safe distance to avoid instances. Communicate with oncoming operators and allow others to pass. Take time to get to know your Gator and be committed to safe operation. Remember some of the key safety points when operating. Use your seatbelt at all times. As a driver, you must be 16 years old with a valid driver's license. Wear helmets at all times. Passengers must be able to grab handholds and have both feet on the platform while wearing their seatbelt. And never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. This video was designed to cover some of the key points of safely operating your Gator. For more safety information, please see your operator's manual. John Deere appreciates your business, and we wish you many safe years of fun and productive use with your Gator recreational utility vehicle.